Hi! This is my second time trying to film this video, so I'm probably going to be a little rushed again. I'm talking about what it's like having an invisible illness on a college campus. I go to Oral Roberts University, which is an incredible campus. It's beautiful. It's a private Christian liberal arts university. I'm studying psychology. And it's incredible. It really, really is. But their disability system sucks. It does. It's pretty terrible. One of my accommodations is to getting rides from security to get from my dorm to campus because it's a big campus, it's a long walk, and I am in constant pain 24/7. Pain scale 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, 1 being not at all, 5 almost daily. Right now, my pain's at a 7, maybe like a 6.5 because I'm just a lot of pain. Anyway, this past year, I've experienced the most trouble that I've ever had in my entire life with having an invisible illness and being in school. And that's saying a lot because I've had not a whole lot of problems, but I've had quite a few issues of teachers not wanting to work with me with getting assignments because I missed it because of a break or because of treatment or because of whatever. Just things like that, kids bullying me, kids not understanding. I mean, just things like that. Just things like that. I've grown used to that at a college campus. Didn't really expect to have that. So getting rides from security is my only accommodation, really. I have my ID. I can swipe it to use the lift, the elevator to get up and down because stairs are terrible and they hurt and no, it tires me out too fast. Those are my only 2 accommodations. And well, okay, sorry, 3 accommodations. I don't have to do the HPE, which is the gym, pretty much. I do my own, and it's easier. Anyway, so that being said, security, people with disabilities, we're not their first priority, which I understand. Their security, that isn't their job. Their job is to be security of the campus. So if there's, a fire or there's something that goes wrong where they need security to go handle it, I understand that. However, when it comes to that is my only way to get to campus because of my pain, and I call security and I'm like, hey, I need a ride from my dorm to the GC, and, they tell me, sorry, we can't help you, there's a fire or something. And I have to miss my classes because I can't get to class. That's not okay. I've had to miss 5 classes this past year for that reason. And I mean, it ends up affecting my grade, and it's not okay. I understand that that's their job, but the problem is that that's my only way to get to class, and that shouldn't be that way. There needs to be more options, and their only other option is, well, we could give you a scooter. No, you don't understand how hard I've worked to have the little mobility that I have. I don't want you to take it away from me. I just need help getting to class. I don't need a scooter. I need another option. And sorry, we can't help you. Great. That's one of the main things. And then just little things over the course of the past year have really gotten under my skin. The campus is not disability friendly. They do not have enough parking spots to legally fill the amount of disability parking spots that they need, which is illegal. And I work out every day when I can. I try my absolute hardest to do the machines that I can, to just work out when I can. And the AC, which is our aerobic center, there is no way. If you need an elevator, there is absolutely no way for you to get up to the part. So there's two floors. There's the main floor where the basketball courts are, and like the weightlifting room and things like that. And then upstairs, which is 2 flights of stairs, is where all of the equipment is that I use and that you could use if you have a disability and you want to work out. Like there's arm crank machines, there's things like that. I mean, the pool is down at the first level, but if you want to actually work out and you need an elevator, there's no way for you to do that. And that pisses me off. I'm sorry for my language, but it does. I'm going to try to ignore that because the last time I paused, it wouldn't let me finish. Actually, hold on. Oh, shut up. Shut up. I'm sorry. But it pisses me off because they don't expect people that need an elevator and have a disability to be up there working out. And it's wrong. My other issue is I don't look like I have anything wrong with me. Our dining hall, which we call Saga, there are very large amount of stairs to get up to where you eat, and you have to swipe. Hold on. Shut up. Okay. Newhouse. I don't know how to work the oven sometimes. Anyway, you have to swipe your ID to get in because you pay for your meal plan and you have so many swipes and all that jazz. So you pay using the stairs. Okay, go up the stairs, go in, swipe your ID to get in and go eat. Now, I try to use the stairs whenever I can because, like I said, the mobility that I have, I try to use it as much as I can because I know there eventually will be a day where I probably won't be able to walk, which scares me. And some days it's so hard. It really, really is. It's hard to get out of bed. It's because it hurts and it's tiring. I'm tired of hurting. Like that's a thing. But so there's also another option. There's an elevator that's at the very, very back of like our dining service. It's a lot of the times where like employees will use it. So it's not like it's advertised. They don't like students using it unless you need to. Well, I have a disability. I am able to use it. So on days when I can't do the stairs, I'm like, I'm talking to my best friend and my roommate. Can we use the lift today? I'm too tired. I really am. And she's like, yeah, of course. She comes with me, but she's like my emotional support human. That's what I call her. So we use the lift. Not all the time, but quite often I get looks from people that are, I know that look of, why are you using the elevator? You look perfectly fine. I wear heels a lot. Side note. I do. I love wearing heels. Never broken anything in heels. Knock on wood right now. Have I mentioned my disease? I'm pretty sure I did. I can't remember because, like I said, I tried to film this earlier and then the video messed up and so I have OI, osteogenesis imperfecta. My bones are brittle, broken over 20 bones, had 8 surgeries. Okay. That being said, sometimes when I'm wearing heels, people are like, oh, are you not using the stairs because you're afraid to fall on your heels? I was like, no. But thanks for asking. I do not legally have to tell you why I'm using the elevator. I can say I have a disability. That's it. I can tell you more if I want to, but you cannot ask me legally what's wrong with you. I can't tell you how many times I've been asked that. What's wrong with you? Oh, are you sick? Do I look sick? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sick, but I have a disability. It's not a dirty word. It's not a bad word. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, it angers me. And it didn't used to. I used to be so used to being like, oh, it's fine. I understand. People don't, not everyone has, oh, it's hot in here. Not everyone has this illness. Not everyone has a disability. I understand people don't get it. But there comes a point where I tap out. I tap out at the being nice and like, and so many times where I've used the elevator. And this one particular time, I had a super hard day. There was this extremely ignorant, not intelligent person in my sign language class who was saying things that was getting on my last ever-loving nerve about my major and how psychology is easy and how I don't have to go to school that long. I have to go to school for 7 years. Thank you very much. Anyway, I was like, oh my gosh, I was so angry. And just, I was done. I was done with stupid people. Like, my filter was tapped out. I had no filter left at the end of the day. And me and my roommate, my best friend, we do outreach at Salvation Army at the end of the day every Wednesday. This was a Wednesday when this happened. So we went up really fast to get dinner, like scarfed down our food, and was hurrying to go downstairs. And I was like, I can't do the stairs. So I was like, I'm so done. Like, I can't. We can just use the lift. It's faster. It drops us even right down where we need to be. Got in the lift, and the doors were closing, and this worker comes running around the corner. I held the door for her. I could have shut it. I was being nice. She comes in, and she was like, she looks at me for a minute, and she goes, "Are you sick?" I was like, "No, I have a disability." She was like, "Oh, I'm not joking when I say this." She literally looked me up and down, and I was thinking in my head, I swear to God, if you say you don't look sick or you don't look like you have a disability, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose it. I was so ready for her to say that. But I don't even remember completely exactly what she said, but she said something along the lines of, "Oh, so what's wrong with you?" Legally, you can't ask me that. It should have stopped at, "I have a disability." Okay, that's it. No, she went further and was like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "I have a bone disease." And she was like, "Oh, so are you just afraid to use the stairs?" I was like, "No, it's hard for me to use the stairs sometimes because my back hurts, my legs hurt, and my bones break easy." And I was getting, like, the more fed up, the more she spoke, because she just kept going. She was like, oh, what did she say after that? She was like, "Oh, so again with the afraid to use the stairs." She kept saying that. She was like, "So you're afraid that you're gonna fall?" And I was like, "Listen here, lady." I didn't say that. I really wish I should have, though. I was like, "No, my bones are weak. I've broken over 20 bones. I've had 8 surgeries. I'm in chronic bone pain." That shut her up a little bit. And she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Not, I'm sorry that I, like, questioned you. I'm sorry to hear that." Yeah, me too. Like, are you kidding me? And stuff like that has happened numerous times this year. People asking me, "Why aren't you using the stairs?" I saw you use the stairs one time. Yeah, you're right. I did use the stairs a few times. Sometimes I can't do that, and I use the elevator. Give me my food. Like, oh my gosh. It's different when people are asking because they're curious. I understand that. I want people to ask questions. Like, when people are looking at my scar on my knee, just ask me. It's fine. I promise. I'm not going to get mad. I want people to know more about this disease. I want to promote understanding and communication. That's fine. That's something completely different. It's whenever it crosses over into me feeling like I have to validate my illness for you. And I don't. Just because I look like I don't have something wrong with me doesn't mean that I don't. I understand that that's hard for people to get. I get that. I really do. That's why I'm okay with people asking me, "Why are you using the elevator?" That's fine. That's fine. But whenever you continue and try to figure out if I'm lying or try to make me have to validate myself for you, it's when it's not okay. And I've come and I've talked to the people at this university, and their answer's always the same. "Sorry. We're doing what we can." No, you're not. And I know, Aurora, you can't be the only campus that's like this. And it comes from, it's kind of because people with disabilities don't stand up for themselves. And they're like, "It's fine." No, it's not fine. It isn't fine for people to do this. And I lost my train of thought. But that's really it. That's all I wanted to come and say. And I just, I get so mad with people just assuming that I'm 21 and because I'm young that, "Oh, you don't need to be sitting down right now. Let someone else sit down." I'm sorry, I'm not going to get my seat up because you're tired or you're overweight. Sorry, that's a whole, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to say that. I'm just mad. I've had that happen to me too before. This very large woman, she may have had problems too. Maybe. I was sitting down at the aquarium because my legs were killing me. She comes over, and it was the way that she was being rude. If she wasn't being rude, I wouldn't have been rude back. But She comes over and she was like, why are you sitting down? Let me sit down. I'm blah, 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 blah. And I was like, excuse me. I was like, I have one disease. My legs are hurting. So I'm not getting up because you're tired of walking. Go find a seat somewhere else. Rude, I know, I'm sorry. But, whew, it's so exhausting having to validate my illness for everyone. I'm tired of doing it. And I'm gonna stop there and because I'm so angry and I don't want to be angry. So it's hot. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe and feel free to comment. Ask me any questions. Like I said, I want to promote understanding about this disease. Yeah, that's really all I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, I'm sorry if I got under anyone's skin. I really did not mean to. My dog is whining. Okay. Bye, guys.